Today we're going to take a quick look at the TorkLift StableLoad suspension upgrade with quick disconnect. Now this is going to allow you to eliminate any of those common problems that we have when we load up our vehicle or truck for hauling a heavy camper, or maybe a fifth wheel behind us. We need to have some load leveling capability, and we also don't want to have that typical porpoising effect, side-to-side sway, all those things. This is going to help to eliminate that. The thing that I really like about this system is that these can be used in conjunction with airbags. So a lot of times if you're really loading down your truck up to the max capacity that it can hold, you'll have to sometimes bring your airbags up to such a high PSI that now it's starting to transfer the weight off of the suspension components, and it's pretty much all on those airbags. So that can start to give you more of that side-to-side sway, that sort of porpoising buoy effect that we don't really like whenever we're in our vehicle. So these are going to work in conjunction with that. It's going to allow you to not have to fill your airbags so high to where it makes the handling of your vehicle not as good. These are going to be a quick installation. They are going to be custom fit. It's going to work for a lot of different vehicles, GMC, Ford, Chevy as well. You'll want to use the fit guide here at etrailer.com to check and make sure that these are going to be a fit for your specific vehicle. Just put in your year, make, and model and go from there. Now this is no drilling required. Basically this is just going to sit on your leaf springs and engage that overload spring. So that wedge design allows it to fill the gap there and sort of preload that overload spring so you get a better distribution of the weight across your suspension components. These are going to be made of a durable stainless steel construction, so we don't have to worry about them rusting out over time. So we'll have our little cotter pin at the back, and then this cylinder pin that will pull out, and then you can adjust this to fit in that gap there. And something I like about the hole that we have for our pin is that it has a little gasket, so that prevents any rattling from this pin. You'll also tighten down the nut and bolts here on the other side, or kind of the pivot point for this, to make sure that it doesn't rattle or move around while you're driving. But pretty easy install. It comes with everything you see here laid out on the table. It does take a 3/8 inch ratchet and extension to tighten everything down. That is not included. You will have to provide those tools on your own. But it's just going to give you a nice, quick and easy, do-it-yourself way to improve the overall handling and ride in your vehicle whenever you're hauling something really heavy with your truck. We'll have our 4 StableLoad units. So we'll get 2 for each side of our vehicle. These are going to go in the rear of our truck to stable out that rear suspension. So it's going to help all your suspension components just work better, makes them last a little longer since they're not having to take as much of the brunt of that weight. And again, it can be used with airbags. These are not going to interfere with your airbags at all, and it helps to provide a little bit more support for that. Now this does come with a lifetime warranty from TorkLift, and this product is also made in the USA. And that's going to do it for our look at the TorkLift StableLoad suspension upgrade with quick disconnect.